Bedfordshire, as you know, has a population of around 655,000 people, and of those, 104,000 are aged over 65. Bedfordshire is one of the most charitable counties in Britain. We give more in money and we give more in time, in volunteering. And the core of that volunteer force in particular is older people. We have the skills, the time, and in Bedfordshire particularly we have the heart. And with 104,000 of us in Bedfordshire doing good to our community, how can this not be a better place?
There's a great range of stalls here today, from artisan bakers to somewhere you can go to have your blood pressure taken or your nails done.
I wasn't expecting it to be this busy with such a range of stalls. I think it's fantastic.
I've had my glucose checked, I've had my blood pressure checked.
Meeting people and speaking to them like they're one of yours, really. It's joining a group and making the network bigger.
There are people that help you set up your home if you're needing more support in terms of alarms or any systems to help you live on your own for longer, but also to help your families be happy that you are comfortable and being looked after.
It's very informative. I mean, all different types of stores. You can buy things, you can get leaflets on things and what you want to do, walking, activities.
There's music, there's entertainment, and it's just a great morning out for everybody, all generations as well, actually. There's a lot of people that are obviously here with their mothers or their fathers.
I'm here because I was asked to come along with my art things, and initially I did think to myself, why would I come, because I'm selling cards and things, but actually engaging with people as they go around, asking if they like art. And I think it's really, really important for your mental health. And if it's not art, you talk to some people and they say, well, I'm no good at art. And I say, but what, do you like sewing? And they say, yes. I say, well, that's a creative side, photography. It's just all of those creative things that really help people manage their stress levels, really.
I look forward to this event each year, and particularly as it's a health watch event, which I am associated with to some extent, because I think it's so important for older people to learn how to prevent illness.
Older people come to the festival and they can find out what services are available, like support groups, voluntary organisations, and also services that the council provides, that the housing group provides, and also lots of other information that they might otherwise not have access to.
It's great being here. I think there's a real buzz. It's it's really busy. I haven't been before. I think it's been a great place to come along to, and had lots of conversations with people about who are interested in diabetes, or maybe they've just been diagnosed, or maybe they've had it for a little while, or it's on their mind, because it is something that's it's in the media a lot, and it's it's very prevalent. I think it's always nice to kind of have that sort of proper face-to-face conversation rather than over a phone or just on the internet or something like that.
We came last year and I found it so interesting. I had to come back and I've got involved more this year because I've had weight taken and blood pressure and everything like that, and which I never had done last year because it's a new thing.
It brings a lot of different services together in one area, so often there are lots of services available for people that they don't know about, and this sort of event is really important for signposting and allowing people to find out what is available in the local area.
I'm very impressed by the number of stalls that are here and the range of things that are there, all of which seem to offer the prospect of giving advice and knowledge to people who might need it either now or in the future.
When I walked in, I was just blown away by busloads of people coming, so that was really impressive. I didn't know what to expect.
There's such a buzz and an energy about the place, and that's from the volunteers that are helping. It's from all the stall holders that are here, excited to tell people about what they do and what they can do and how they can help people.
You're helping others, you're making a difference. And because I'm in a wheelchair and that, I can see things from possibly a disabled person's view rather than people that are fit and able can walk around.
It's all under one roof, and so often for older people, one of the issues is getting to the different places where they get information from. And I think to have everything in one place where they can access things, and also feel valued, because I think there's so much at the moment around our ageing population and how people feel a burden, that maybe actually this is an event that values them and also celebrates getting older.
As you get older, you don't meet so many people, you don't go to places where you meet so many people, and it's local to me because I live in Flitwick, and I think it's very good. I hope they do it. Continue on.
We are friends with somebody who works for Healthwatch, and I run a bakery from home, and she inquired for us to make some biscuits to give to the attendees. So I made those, and they've all been bagged up out the front, and as part of that she said, would we like to have a stall here? And we thought we'd bring our wares for the people who are coming here to try out.
In this day and age, particularly with all the digital marketing that is going on, it's important for older people to find out about events like this, and sometimes that's hard to do. But this organisation has sent minibuses out to bring people in, which is great. So various clubs and care homes have got representation here.
Information nowadays is almost solely online, and I know that that's not always people's preference. So today gives us a chance to get out the paper and have a chat to people. Often it's not so much about providing information by paper or online, it's just having that chat. And so they know where to go to get the information and get the right information first time. The amount of people here and the amount of talking and chatting that's going on, I'm constantly being told how isolation's a big problem, and you do see today that isolation isn't an issue when you go to something like this, can speak to people and talk about issues.
I think it's an absolutely brilliant event because it brings together so many different sides of life, from the fun side of enjoying being an older person to the needy side where I hurt, I need someone to look after my eyes or my ears or whatever it happens to be. Just a great place to come and gather all the information you could possibly want.
If you've got a neck problem, a back problem, sore knee, hip, anything wrong with the musculoskeletal system, the GP would be referring to us, and we would manage that treatment from start to finish. So from physiotherapy all the way through to referring for orthopaedic surgery. Our presence here really allows us to embed ourselves in the community and help people get a better understanding of what we do and what we offer. It's nice to talk to people informally to get feedback about our service, and in a relaxed environment. It's been really nice.
I'm astounded because it really does cover the whole facet. I was able even to talk to people about falls and fracture prevention, which is my own particular sphere that I discussed.
I've spoken to quite a few people who've come round as well, and it's good to kind of make some connections with other organisations where you can kind of work together and maybe kind of help each other out a bit as well.
It's particularly important because it's like a one-stop shop, so everything is under one roof, so they can just spend some time here and they can actually look at so many different things that they would otherwise not find out about. And also there's older people who are quite isolated, they can't get transport to find out what services are available. So, this gives them the opportunity to come here and find out about those services that they may want to tap into. Sometimes it can be difficult for older people to travel across such a rural county. So we do bus in the more vulnerable older people, those that may be in a wheelchair or have walking aids, to make sure that they have the opportunity to come to the event as well.
Too easy to assume that everyone's got access to the internet or transport or have family to take them around. Families are a lot more dispersed these days, so people don't always have that accessibility.
As a society, we need to take notice of the range of ages because there's a growing population of elderly, and it's likely to, in my view, to intensify rather than diminish.
We've seen a lot of people. Some of them are our residents because we have housing in the area, but we've met other people and other providers, so it's been quite good to network as well. It's given us the opportunity to talk about our telecare service, also to speak to, like I said, some of our customers. So we've arranged some safety checks and things like that as well by people coming up to see us.
We support people living in their own homes, people living longer, and we want to keep their independence for as long as possible, and people feel more comfortable in their own homes. We do find that there's a lot of people who are lonely. I did have a particular lady who came up to me today, expressed that she was very lonely even though she lived with her daughter and her family, but it's finding things for themselves. They've left work, and what do they do themselves now, really?
We've had about 300 visitors, we had over 40 stands, and it's been an absolutely fantastic event.
Word of mouth is key in spreading the word about things like this. So the more people that can come along each year, the more people will find out about it and want to come next year.
Hopefully we can continue into next year because funds permitting. This has become a well-known event, so people now look out for it. So hopefully if we do get the funds to do it next year, we will definitely be putting it on again.
Age is in the eye of the beholder. You are as young as you feel, and everybody here today I think must feel pretty young because there's a great buzz about the place.
Shall we do it again next year?
Yes, if I'm here.
Of course you're going to be here.